Hey gang, Ron here. Welcome on back to the Cade as we are carrying on with our playthrough of Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden for the PS1 from 2001. In the last episode, we were able to reunite with some of our big hitters from our Super Robot army. Specifically, we were able to pick up Daitarn 3 along with Brygar, Dan Cougar, and the Blackwing N, which helps supplement Dan Cougar. At some point, these two units should be able to combine, and we will basically have Ultimate Dan Cougar, which will not suck under any circumstances. We had about 69,000 in funds, and we went ahead and applied it. Mainly what I'm trying to do is that because we are looking to have some missions which look like they will involve stuff like the Gundam X Divider or the Gundam 9900, we've beefed this up quite a bit. We also reallocated a lot of our parts. We had been applying stuff to a lot of stuff we had in our inventory back a couple episodes ago and hadn't redistributed all that stuff. So we took parts off of things like the Gundam cannons and stuff that we don't use anymore, and we attached it to things like the Turn A Gundam, which we're going to use. We're going to be using Wing Gundam, I know that. We put some more stuff on things like the Gundam X Divider, and basically did what we could to beef up a lot of the heavy hitters I know, or at least I have a very good suspicion we're going to be using over the next couple of missions. If I could be completely wrong on that, but I'm playing the odds, which is why I'm not a gambling man by trade, but we'll have to see how this shakes out. And in the meantime, let's jump in to our next mission. So when we left you last, we were heading towards the, I guess you could call the European continent of Gallia, if I remember it right. And we were in the process of reaching a spot where we were getting information about a potential new mech that was getting hit by signals and a beam coming from the satellite system, which powers the ultimate attack on the Gundam X / GX-9900. So the flash system is a type of brainwave inductor designed for new types to use, so something like a Psychomu system or the Psycho Frame. So it looks like we're getting technobabble here about the difference between what is in a regular super robot, like what Banjo has, and the Gundams. Although Radiant Psychic Control Apparatus is one, there's the Battle Machine's brainwave-based auxiliary piloting systems. Things like Psychom are pretty similar, but they also have some minor differences. So a new type has the power of the GX system, except Garrett isn't a new type. It was activated by Tifa, who is a new type. Well, that makes sense. Means that where the light's shown, there's a GX unit and a new type. So something is waiting on the receiving end of that beam. And that's where we're going to have to go. It's called Zonder Epta, apparently. So it looks like an island of some sort. And to deal with that satellite cannon, I'll take another satellite cannon. Well, then, only one thing I know of that's using a satellite cannon, and that's the Gundam X. Meanwhile, Judo's not happy about having to do more grunt work. Alright, we'll zip through this stuff really quick, especially because Fat Man's deciding he needs to flex for some reason. No idea why. But I'm not going to bother with it if it means we can get over to starting this scenario. So now we have Kahel, who, remember, is Queen Donna, not to be confused with Queen Diana, not to be confused with Princess Diana. Then everyone heads across the ocean to Gallia. Ryoma, of course, is talking to her about that. And Queen Diana is actually Kahel in disguise. But because they look so similar, they were able to swap it. And it looks like it's story time with Bowie about something. About a ghost. Okay, whatever this is, I'm not interested. And the room goes dark. Oh, somebody had to hit the lights. okay. Stuff I'm by and large not interested in. Meanwhile, back on the bridge. Ships are ready to disembark. But Tetsuya's got a problem. Are we going to keep fighting the innocent in the moon race? What are you getting at? Should we be more concerned about humanity's enemy, the dinosaur empire? With them in the picture, this is no time for humans to fight one another. Well, unfortunately, that's what we're dealing with on both fronts. Dinosaur Empire hasn't shown any movement since last time. Right now, what's important is dealing with the problems at hand, one thing at a time. We should put our top priority in investigating what they're doing and crushing them. Besides, we still have no idea how much power they've amassed over the years. Waiting for them to show their true motives could already be too late by then. Once we reach Gallia, I think I'll leave the others to take independent action. Uh-oh, if Tetsuya's going to go rogue and take on the Dinosaur Empire, well, there's two things that could come of that. He could be in a position where he could do some damage to them, but if you know your history of Messenger and Great Messenger, which I would imagine a great many of you don't, because you can't be bothered, but I do, because I'm that old and I'm that much of a dork. It was always a situation where if Messenger was going up against Dr. Hell and his army, towards the end of that series, he basically gets routed and almost destroyed because he just gets overwhelmed, and that causes the appearance of Great Messenger. I'm not spoiling anything from now a 50-year-old anime. And then Great Messenger has to take on the Mycenae army, and basically the same thing just about happens. So Great might be going in over his head despite how powerful he is. But that could open the door to us finally having a chance to bust out Mazinkaiser, which would be awesome. Now, if I remember it right, Mazinkaiser, it does not feature in the end of Great Messenger, nor does UFO Robot Grendizer. Grendizer was a standalone series, even though Koji, who's the pilot of Messenger Z, was a secondary character in that anime. He was not using Messenger in that one. Alright, so mobile all system and G-bit analysis startup has been successful. I think our predecessors who left all that here. The experiment succeeds, the moon race will no longer be a match for us. So it looks like these are the innocents that are trying to find a way to take out the moon race. Now we can attain true success through the human race restoration program. So a new type is a sample to create a new human race. How wonderful. Well, Shaggy is there, and Olba's there, so the Snow Brothers are here. Or the Frost Brothers, I should say. Not the Snow Brothers. Close enough. I know you are, the Moonrace people that control Gundams. So they're here to offer assistance. You Moonrace people would offer us innocents your assistance? We're not your enemy. There are factions in the Moonrace that don't support the Diana counter. We're not like Diana Sorrel, we don't want to return to Earth. We want the new type on the freely named Tifa. And the life of the GX's pilot. Alright, so the satellite cannon has been prepped. Well, Tifa wants to work with Jamil. Something bad will happen. I have a bad feeling. Of course something bad will happen. You have a bad feeling. We're about to go into a fight. Few things ever go well when you find yourself in a situation like this where you are going into a fight. Speaking of, Bogey Spud straight ahead. So Jamil is taking the Ferdine out. Tifa wants to work with Garrett. Favorite ask what happens from here on. Don't be surprised. Trust me because of who I am. Well, we know who you are. You're Tifa. And not of the Final Fantasy variety. So, Mission 23, the Sea of Lorelei, not the Sea of L-half-O. So now we just gotta wait for the board to load. Again, it's the one drawback to playing a PS1 game is that for some reason on the simulator, I'm using Duck Station. I don't think there's anything to be done about it. It just can't speed this part of the game up any faster. So there's one crate there. So we got to get that. There's the GX, and there are the Frost Brothers. That is a GX. It's actually got 2 satellite cannons. It's a new model or a custom type. In time to debate that. We're done before it fires those cannons. Alright, so the GX, our GX is already out there. So let's see. We're going to need some heavy hitters on this one, so I'm figuring Daitarn, great. Which is who else? Wing Gundam, definitely, because if we can use the map attack, that'd be great. Should I bust out the Z2? The thing about the Z2 is the Z2 is fast, and it covers a lot of ground. We haven't used Sidebuster in a while. See, and this is the problem now. I've got 7 pages, and I can only bust out 7 mechs in this fight. What possible good does this do me? It's damn annoying is what it is. I want to be able to use more guys, but I can't. First world mech problem, for sure. So let's see, who can I use that I haven't used in a while? So let's use E2 because Keith is at level 18. So that's the other thing I need to keep in mind is I want to be able to have guys be able to level up. We haven't used Zeta Gundam in a while. I mean, the turret A is only at level 20. Should use that. What are the other Gundam the wings at? So, okay, they're all 25 or 24. So let's use Sandrock. The Freak Show Gundam Brothers. Seems to fire the satellite cannon using an external power source. Without a new type to link to the moon, it can't receive microwaves. Well, that's good. In that case, we're going to destroy the Gundam while we can. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Oh, but activate the Elsa. What is the... Oh, crap. Now what? Oh, my God. Wasn't expecting that. What just hit us? Woman's voice singing. Like the Angel Halo Psychic Wave. Of course, everybody's equipment's going berserk. The L system, the Innocent used it in the last war. By using a flash system, it disables electric equipment. So basically, it's an EMP, not just the GX. That awful thing is still around too. This rate will end up as sitting ducks for the satellite cannon. Okay. Tifa, what are you doing? What is she doing? Great, we've been blasted again. Now what? Residents of a Psycho frame. Okay, why would Jameer know who Tifa is? Lucille. Lucille Lillian. I was your friend back in the old days. What is going on here? Lucille fell to Earth in the final battle and probably scorched up on impact. You're right, but I am. My thoughts exactly, Garrett. What are you talking about? That's not Tifa. Some power is giving her another personality. Oh. I informed the girl called Tifa of my reasons and borrowed her body. Well, that's convenient. So you really are Lucille. But at the same time, my true self no longer exists either. Nature of fighting is all that remains, but they used my spirit back then. So the L system is her system that uses me as its core. That's why it's called the L system. The war ended, I went to a long period of slumber, but the fighting that has begun again wouldn't let me sleep any longer. I cannot escape the control of the L system, but I can at least suspend it for a bit by borrowing this girl's power. Destroy the L system, but that would mean, yep, I don't want to be used by anyone ever again. Yeah, that's fair. So how are we going to go about this, gang? You head out this time, that lady must be waiting for you, okay? Gary, connect, pretty sophisticated. Yeah, for a kid at least, yeah. Snappy banter, let's go. Time's a-wasted. So Jameer is now on the GX. Destroy the enemy before the new GX can fire its satellite cannon. Destroys Under Epta's base facilities along with the L system. Meanwhile, the L system isn't working. I suppose this is what all one can expect from relics of the past. Pathetic, isn't it? Alright, there's another crate there. So we've got 3 Tauruses on one side. Looks like we've got 3 bombers and then 4 tanks surrounding that other GX mech. I'm heading for the base. You steal the new GX and stop it from firing. Seal's keeping the system suspended with the power she has left. Alright, Tifa, that's great, but clock is ticking. We gotta go here. Need your power to activate the new GX. We're counting on you, sure. How much longer until the satellite cannon fires? We have 5 minutes left. So we have 5 minutes in game speak. Would that translate hopefully to 5 turns? Usually how this works. Alright, so let's start sending guys out. I will transform Keith and have him go that way. What's in the box? 20 grand in fundage. Cool. Go with that. Ooh, and Hero has Valor. Nice. Okay. So, as a refresher, Valor allows you to have double attack power on one shot. Which means if I can line him up right and be able to utilize the map attack, I could probably torch a whole hell of a lot. He whiffed with the turn A. Okay, and if I take the bombers out, that'll be good. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit great with more than that. If he goes up a level, that's helpful. Useful, that useful. Okay, that can't move. So there's that crate there. So if I send Keith straight across, and then he can pick off the Tauruses, I can deal with these bombers, and then these four are going to be the problem because they can hit long range. So I got to deal with them, and I got to be able to have enough time to get these guys out of here. These guys are going that way. They're going underwater. Okay, they can try and fire on Camille all they want. They're not going to hit her. Turn A, on the other hand, take the whiff. Four minutes. So it is 4 turns. Okay. That's toast. All right, having. How much can you chop these guys down? You whiffed, that's good. And start chopping these guys away. Actually, what I should do is should put him in a position where I can start taking out the Frost Brothers, because if I can do that, alright, so I'm going to need something a little bit bigger to take them down with. Whereas I'm guaranteed to hit on these tanky boys. So if I can do that, let's put them away. Gone. Alright, have Zeta Gundam to hang back and take these guys out. And I want to stay out of range of most of these guys. Okay, and the Fredine hasn't moved yet, and that's fine. I mean, we tried at 16%. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to hit. The nice thing is that if this isn't too big of a piece of damage, Conrad can heal back up, but we should start carving into these guys for sure. Ooh, and it took a hit, and it's a critical hit. Damn it. Not what I wanted. Alright, put him away. He gets the Fleck level 2. That could be nice. Don't hit him. Ah! %, whiffed. That's good. 18%. That whiffed. Even better. Three minutes. So we got 3 turns to go. That's where I want to be, right here. Okay, so... Yep, carve this sucker up. Whiffed on that one. Have him heal up. Where's he at? 2100. Can I get any more out of the Fredine? Yes, I can. Perfect. Put him down? Yes, you can. Awesome possum. Don't forget to have him come over and pick this up. What do we have here? VR helmet. Okay. So all the long-range guys are gone. Yep, I'm going to do this. So I want a guaranteed hit, and I want to be able to turn up... Can I hit him from here? Yeah, I can. Oh, even better. So I get a guaranteed hit. He'll still hit me with a scissor beam cannon, but see how much damage we can do with double output. With Great Messenger's Thunder Break. This is where Valor comes in super handy. Because you're going to about 4,000, now you're going to about 8,000. Ooh! 6,300 worth of damage. I'll take that. Gladly. Now, the problem is I don't think I can hit him again. Oh, that wasn't as much damage as I thought it was going to be. Sweet. Alright, so now that they are out of the way, I want to be close enough that I can stay out of range of the Frost Brothers and still be able to do something. Because I got to get over there before... We got, what, 3 turns now? So it'll be 2 turns next go. Ooh, but I only hit it for 10. It's a Taurus. I only hit it for 10 points of damage? Really? Probably because it was underwater. Gundam Hammer I can only hit for 17%. Alright, I will defend. If I remember right, the Mega Sonic Cannon is with this Gundam will expose its midriff and then blast this with a huge cascade of energy. Like so. But having the I-beam field dispersed a lot of that energy. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Alright, I will take the hit on... Ooh, it's critical though. Not enough to kill him, but it's good. Chop him down a bit, that's what I want. How many turns? 2 minutes. Jameer, what are you doing? Okay. Holy crap, hello. The G-bits have moved. Mobile dolls. So what are you doing with those? Alright, so what can we do here? Actually, first thing I want to do... Even if you're getting your new type power, you won't win against us. Alright, put him down with the beam rifle. Or not quite. Actually, hang on a minute. I can hit him for... double? Ah! Give me what I want here. That's what I want. Although, hang on. Yep. Okay. Daitarn should be able to take that damage. And he did. Crank out. Great booster. That Taurus down. Now the turn A gets Valor. %. Hopefully this lands. And he can't use his ultimate weapon because he doesn't have enough juice in the tank. So as long as this hits... Match bearings and fire. Goodbye! HP radar. And he went up 3 levels for taking him down. Well, it's either going to take out Sandrock or it's going to take out the Ashtaron. 76 versus 75. Come on, Conrad. Let's see what you can do. Don't whiff. Yeah. Nice. So it took the Frost Brothers out. It should be smooth sailing to just have the GX go and get that other Gundam. And we have 1 turn left. So what do we get for this? Minovsky, holy crap, he went up 5 levels. Gets Valor and Shield Deflect. Even better. Oh my. I will dig that. Can we put that ship away? Yes, we can. So Zeta Gundam will go up a level. He gets Valor. So there's nothing else to move. Now this should be it. 1 minute. Well, 1 minute is all I need. So this was Jamil's GX Gundam. Gundam Double X. Kind of like Zeta and the Double Zeta. Well, quit stalling and go. Alright, so Garrett's taking off, or Jameer's taking off. And now the Double X Gundam has been appropriated by Garrett and Tifa. Things just became a bit unpleasant, didn't they? I don't know. We have the data we need, and this isn't time for us to take Tifa, especially since I just obliterated your mechs in the course of this battle. Say who to the what now? You're gonna do what? That's what Jamil and Lucille want. So buy me some time until I can fire the satellite cannon. Three minutes, so he needs 3 turns. We better get out and get the data and samples of the ejection pod. Send out the remaining mobile dolls and can buy some time until we get away. So we got more company coming in. Constantly approaching at high speeds. Enemy reinforcements. I know that song. The Valkyries are here. Sweet! And it's all of them. We got the 2 planes from Macross Plus, we got the Skull Squadron, we got Max Camilla, and we got something big in the back. Para. We need to guard the Gundam DX and buy time for 3 minutes. We can protect that Gundam for 3 minutes. Bet your ass we can guard it for 3 minutes. Alright, that should be enough to take him down. Heal up Cotterer really quick. Then bring out the big guns for you guys. And put these tanky boys down. Oh my. This could get real spicy really quick. Because I have the map function, which means I can go that way and take all these guys out. And that's why I love Wing Gundam. Now, will they hit? That's the other question. Because if it does, those 3 planes should not know what got even near them. That tanky boy's going to take a bit. Put him down. Turn A gets a boost in deflect. That one's almost gone. Any of these guys attack from up here? No, they can't. Which makes me wonder if we're going to get reinforcements or not. But I'm so happy having the Valkyries back. I think these are the last guys I was waiting on. But of course, that now makes life even more difficult because now I have to figure out who the hell am I going to be able to use on missions when I have even more guys to choose from. Ah! Alright, and I will heal up Daitarn really quick. Because he did take a pretty good hit. Alright, with 2 Tauruses and a long shooter, I'm not nearly as concerned about the outcome of this fight as I was about a minute ago. Yeah, you're not going to hit a Valkyrie with that thing. You're just not. Alright, let's see a little bit of what this thing can do since we're already over anyway, but we're just about done. Unless we get more reinforcements that show up out of nowhere. Yeah, that one is fairly sleek. And he goes up 2 levels, which I'm not going to complain about. Alright, turn the animation back off. That's a critical. That's a goodbye. Got a skill point. And now everybody's bailing. Did Jamil escape from the base? Yes. Let her rip. A fixer-upper that will not be. We get 50,000 in funds for beating that fight. We got a skill point out of it, and we get the Valkyries back. What looks like another GX series Gundam. And we now have Lucille. Fuselage that the Double X was built around was built over the GX-9900 that you piloted back in the war. My opponent is my old favorite unit. Both Ghosts of the X was brought back from the distant past. So it sounds like Lucille is gone.
夢を見ているみたい。
すまない。結局君を助けることができなかった。
いいのよ。私嬉しかった。
So it sounds like Tifa is still a conduit for Lucille.
さよなら、ジャミル。
She was my old superior officer, no, my friend. It's also a new type. Lucille Lillian awakened as a new type from an early age. Made both an officer and a new type pilot during the war for Gundam type mobile suits designed for new type usage. Flight systems are introduced. Okay, now we have more techno babble. I need to brood. Please allow me to go brood for a bit. Before last hibernation, she was a female civilian military employee. She left my side to join Gingham. It was on orders I issued to her at Gingham's behest. Alright, so have we hit the intermission? Not yet. So this is how it ends. All over now. What's the matter? Already smashed up 2 innocent bases, but that wasn't us. So Elish is worried that she's upset Serbiel. And Roy Fokker is back. First we get warped to Pluto, then we get sent to the future? Panic Commander's lively as ever. Yeah, that's to say the least about Roy Fokker. Now we get Hikaru and Max. Kakizaki is here. Gold is here. Emilia and Isamu. I hear the battleship next door is a pool bar. We saved her when she was attacked by vultures. Remember some group that fought the innocent in North America? Found countless units gathered from all over North America as innocent. Found the underground sectors managed to stay intact. V2 Gundam. Okay, so yet another Gundam has been added to the storage locker. Parasis. The G Falcon. Alright, we're closing in on an hour, so we'll have to speed through this bit of. So the G Fighter and the G Falcon. G Falcon GX Leopards were all built around roughly the same time period. We combine it with the Double X. So I'll make the satellite cannon divider parts interchangeable for whichever you want based on the situation. So it sounds like we can now convert the Gundam X to be able to have the satellite cannon or something else. So since we are already at an hour thereabouts, I'm not going to stress about that too much. We can't use the Bazaar at the moment. But we've got about 114,000 in funds, we've got some more parts, and we've got some more mechs. So what we'll have to do in the next episode is figure out how all this is going to work. Do some upgrading, get everything ready to go, and then dive headlong into the next mission. So, in the meantime, my name is Ronan. It has been great to spend this time with you. Be safe, be well, happy gaming, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.